Today I want to play Max Payne 3. And let's give you a retrospective. Because you can see this is why GTA is the way it is. They used to break everything up. They used to make mechanics and then build a game around the mechanics, sell it, and then incorporate that into the finished game, which is GTA. This is why we can see now the bullet, the actual location spawn point of your bullet is over your shoulder to your right. So that's why the right side peak is so OP and RP. Like when you go online, you're playing, yeah, like I said, you play RP on 5M. Because the bullet don't come from where the barrel is in the gun. It spawns infinitely behind you, based on the trigger point of the, bullet count. But you can see even the clothing style. Like these are GTA 5 characters, but instead of being in a linear corridor shooter, you're in an open world, fully explorable 3D map, and that's just that shows the testament of what they're doing. But that also, in my opinion, says why. I wish they went back to how they used to. I wish they would give us the mechanics that's like the spoon feed. You know what I mean? Like even hell bullies. Like you know what I mean? Like it wasn't a super. Yeah, it wasn't a super. There was no shooting in the game. It was just like it was like a precursor to new LA Noir. You see, like we're gonna give you the choice mechanics. You know what I mean? You can still do the beat 'em up, but it's really just about character choice and development. That was just something that we were making. So hell, we had Midnight Club right now to this day. That is the car simulator. That is the garage. That is Benny's. That's everything. But now that they've acquired, CFX or 5M, and they've announced the No Pixel merger, that sets them up for like wherever this Rome or this online modding engine or whatever GTA 6 2 online will be. You know what I mean? Or GTA Online 2, whatever they call it. Whatever it's gonna be, they could have just gave us these, things spoon fed. But I can also see on the same, on the other hand, if hell, what if they're just using them in GTA Online? Just a super watered down version. Like here, boom, here's a new, mechanic. But I don't know. It's something I like to think about, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of the people that are highly upset that we don't have GTA 6 at this point. Being that I was maybe 16 when GTA 3 came out, well, GTA 5, and then when the online, hit, to see it now, and then also see that they're about to drop the Mansions DLC. Like, I don't know. I don't know. You gotta put them all together though. You know what I mean? And with the patents, with like you spawn into different cities, and every city is a spawn point. So say you can up it from 90 players, 80 players. You know what I mean on a map, but it's 30 in each section or something like that. Whatever. I don't know, man. Then we got the leaks. I'm kind of the one of the people that hate the leaks, but it is what it is. But that's why I like Max Payne. Like I'm playing this game, and up to what you're seeing is as far as I've played. And I got the inspiration through playing the game, so I don't have the gameplay from earlier. I ain't want to go back through like a what is it, like a points checker or just like points. So and do like the replay because it has good set pieces. Like it's a good corridor set piece. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you come in, you have the scripted segment that moves you along, and then you come into your arena. Then your arena is like a shooting gallery. You knock down you knock down the enemy's boom. Next thing triggers. Next thing triggers. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Next thing triggers. Move from A to B in inside the point. Also, that's that's what like the I see why everybody chooses the arena scene to like showcase, but I've never seen this portion of it. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, this is where I really started to understand the mechanics fully of the game that I was playing, and then in retrospect of the hardware it came on, like this is a PS3 game. You know what I mean? But bullet time is hell. That's a Red Dead right now. You know what I mean? That's a GTA mechanic as Michael as you know what I mean. Then the rage, you know what I mean, and that's just Trevor with a different, you know what I mean. Just put it in a different person. Like it's all there. But that's also one of the things I'm fearing, though. You know what I mean? What if we get all of these same things, but not done in a way that's original? We just get a new skin, new map, same mechanics, more people. You know what I mean? Like that's great, true, but is there something more? Like I don't know. Cause bullet time in GTA Online will be crazy. Like I don't know. I play that. Or what if somebody were to take like a 5M server and put it, take all of the individual mechanics and yeah, take all of the individual mechanics and like make them their individual games, or like individual simulated like person. But like the clothing, the models, the camera movement, it's all exactly what we got to play on January, what was it, 2013. It's exactly that, and the clothing. Like we're still rocking those are the default clothing items for GTA Online. You see it in the military. It's just like they build thousands of assets, create scenes around it, and then give you the scenes as the best curated parts. That's how I feel like game development is. But instead of giving us those fundamental mechanics as like, okay, all right, boom, here. It's been a year and a half. You know what I mean? Boom, you know what I mean? It's boom, it's been 3 years. It's been 4.5 years when he dropped nothing. Here. You know what I mean? But who could have said that GTA Online was gonna be like that? No, I mean, there's very few GTA. No, there is no GTA competitor at this point. Like, there's no. We still playing GTA, and people are mad because that's the only version of that. That's the best version we've got. Like, and I hate that I'm one of these people, but there's people that died before GTA 6. It's crazy, bro. I'm not. I gotta stay safe, bro. I'm laying low. I ain't trying to worry about nothing. You know what I mean? Like this. Like we got GTA 5. This might be the last GTA I've played in my life, bro. That's how I'm looking at it. Cause even the track record, like all of the re-releases, are just crap, bro. It just is crap. And now you got to think about like the lawsuits. They took down the GTA 4 when they put the GTA 4 in GTA 5. You know what I mean? They, bro, that was crazy, bro. That was why we ain't got that. Then it's like a GTA 4 remaster. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't really want a remaster. I want a complete remake of the game. Like take all of that idea and then give it to me as online. You know what I mean? Boom. What if they do that? You know what I mean? Like they just give you a remastered online. You know what I mean? You can go to GTA San Andreas online in a 5M map. You know what I mean? But it's a rebuilt, remastered, just completely new. It's a complete remake. That's something we need, bro. That's something we need. That'll feed the streets. Like you telling me I can go to any map and then just I'm in the setting now, and now that I'm in the setting, you know what I mean? That's layers of gameplay. That's layer of role play. You know what I mean? Like I can get banned over here because I can still go to this completely. You know what I mean? Like I heard somebody compare Fortnite to the Ready Player One, the Oasis on TikTok, but GTA I've always felt had the better bones, but they never understood a direction to head toward. You know what I mean? Like they built the systems, but they they make their story, but they forget all the extra content on the floor. They looking at, you know what I mean? It's fat cut, and that's just like somebody taking lard and then putting fries in it. You know what I mean? I made something new. You know what I mean? That potato and that fry on some lard. You know what I mean? They just cut the lard off and they, man, look here. You gotta put it together now. You know what I mean? When a person take your ingredients and make a new recipe, it ain't even. You know what I mean? It ain't even. It's a whole new way. This ain't. That's what. That's what I feel like they should be. That's what the next version of online should be. Especially like I said, if they bought 5M, if they, you know what I mean, if they telling us no pixel is finna be integrated into the Rockstar, you know what I mean, the launcher. So if it's all in one now, you tell when I go in and build my world, I am building a licensed product by them. That's new. Now my world is their content. Like I take their content, but build, you know what I mean, like a new map or a new map segment. You see what I'm saying? Like if they give us the space to do that, like I doubt that, because I think that's what Leslie Bensley was trying to do with the everywhere thing. He was just gonna give you the tools. The game is the tools to make games, and I don't think people have done that. They just take that. That's what a fucking modding engine is. You know what I mean? The tools to make a game. But Benzies wanted to give Rockstar like its own thing online, but it's so, you know what I mean, it's so ahead that people aren't at that level. Like there may be a million devs in the world. Like hell, even if it's say if it's 20 million people that can legitimately dev video games and build that. You know what I mean? How many of them people work on the third person thing? Because you see so many indie games and just side scrollers. You know what I mean? How many people work on 3D modeling, clothing, physics? You know what I mean? All of these separate mechanics we used to get that have to figure out how to work all these things together within the confines. You know what I mean? Like that, there, and that was another thing. We used to have to work inside of the confines of the game systems. You know what I mean? Like people, the game systems we got now, the PTA 5, the GTA, the PS5 or whatever successor, whatever. It's just about compute power. It's just about GPU power. You know what I mean? It's just about power consumption. If that's no longer the head, it's just about gig size. Can you optimize the game? Anybody can release a game that's 275 gigs, 80. You know what I mean? What if we get to a game that is literally 800 gig? It's a terabyte just to play this fucking game. You know what I mean? We may get there at some point if there's no optimization. It's just like overload mechanics and then play PC that is capable. You know what I mean? That may be where we get to, but I don't know, man. It's something new. It's something new to explore. I'm new here. I'm gonna be chopping it up and shooting my ideas, and tune in for the next one, man. It's we outside and we Esau offline. We back.
decided to leave without me.